statistically impossible.
There's an audience there. There's people watching it. How can it be fake? Will Smith has shown that you can create an AI audience. With a mix of actors and AI, you can make a very believable event, a mass event. There are people out there on TikTok that create TikTok videos of mass people watching an event, watching UFOs touch down and so forth, and all these are just AI people. Now, I'm not saying that every event that we witness or go through is AI or fake. I'm not saying that whatsoever, but my question happens to be, which one of these events that pretty much changed the course of history isn't something that's scripted, isn't something that was designed by AI or a computer? What happened in 2001 was indeed real. The buildings did go down, people did lose their lives, but what role did AI play in that event? Because every year, without fail, even up to today, to 2025, there is new video footage that's never been seen before, that's never been released before when it comes to what took place in 2001. If you take a look at the new recent video posted by New York Post just 2 weeks ago, there was never before seen video footage of 9/11. Every year they want to tell us that, oh, this person just happened to have this video footage in their closet. Oh, they just happened to upload it to YouTube and they never set it to public. They had it for private for all these years and now they're setting it to public every year. How do we know this video footage that we're seeing that's never been seen before wasn't something that was created by AI to continue to push the narrative, continue to push the agenda? It is just weird at this point. It is happening so often that people are starting to notice. Matter of fact, this video from the New York Post, which got 41,000 views, only had 413 upvotes. It is being heavily ratioed. People are asking the questions like this comment right here. So you're telling me you just waited 24 years just for this to be released? Come on, you should have released it earlier. Look at this comment right here. Just like I was saying, you mean newly generated AI footage. Next. AI. These are AI videos. People are not buying it anymore. They're just not. And of course, the people who are calling out the AI BS, they're getting replies with, they are not AI. This is real. Shake my head. And now we're getting news that Hollywood is very upset that there is now an AI actress. But if we are to believe that AI has played a significant role in the past, how many of these actors or actresses are already AI?
The film industry is facing some backlash as an AI actress is emerging as a breakout star at the Zurich Summit this weekend, attracting talent agents. The AI actress named Tilly Norwood stars in an AI-generated comedy sketch that was released over the summer. Take a look. Critics worry that she could replace human actors and actresses, but her creator has come out saying she is not a replacement for a human being, but a piece of art. In the past, actress Scarlett Johansson has fought back against OpenAI. She turned down their request in 2023 to use her voice in their ChatGPT system. However, 9 months later, the AI company went ahead and used her voice anyway.
We're live on the scene where the fire is still raging. Oh, come on, I just did my hair.
In a stunning development, Canada has declared war on the United States. Let's go to Joe Braxton, who is live at the border.
No, Canada has not declared war on the US, and I promise I am a real TV news reporter at 7 News. What you just saw was the latest form of AI video, most likely flooding your social media right now, and it is being described as the most realistic ever.
It's not real. To clarify that she's not an AI news reporter, and that's where we are today. But again, this is what we as the public see today with the technology that we are aware of today. Imagine what we were not aware of back in the 70s, 80s, and so forth. This is Geoffrey Hinton, the supposed godfather of AI, talking about they don't know how AI works. And again, when these creators and these brains behind AI talk about AI, it's never anything positive.
You mean we don't know exactly how it works? It was designed by people.
No, it wasn't. What we did was we designed the learning algorithm. That's a bit like designing the principle of evolution. But when this learning algorithm then interacts with data, it produces complicated neural networks that are good at doing things, but we don't really understand exactly how they do those things.
What are the implications of these systems autonomously writing their own computer code and executing their own computer code?
That's a serious worry, right? So one of the ways in which these systems might escape control is by writing their own computer code to modify themselves.
So I saw a video where somebody had asked me.
In 24, I made a video about Portals. When you go to that video, you can see the thumbnail. It says, "They are everywhere," and it shows a photo of a portal. The title, "They are preparing us for something big." And this video was made all the way back in October of 2024. Now, this is what I said in the beginning of that video, and really quick, we're just going to go ahead and do a flashback. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a glitch, bro. It's just art, bro. Portals, portals, portals. The topic of portals had been really gaining steam through different forms of media like movies and video games, but the topic of portals has become really hot lately in our everyday lives, out of nowhere, and you have to ask yourself why. We are just seeing portal imagery more so than we've ever seen it before, and you have to ask yourself, is it just art, bro, or are they trying to convey a message? Because we know that they use what they consider art and different forms of media like movies, video games, and music videos and so forth, TV shows, to relay a message, to show us the truth in plain sight, and sometimes to get us mentally prepared for what's coming in the future. So yeah, I made that video because the portal imagery was just everywhere. Matter of fact, we saw portal imagery in the VMAs. We also saw portal imagery during the 2024 closing ceremony of the Olympics. And when I saw that portal ceremony, I knew something was up, because if you go back to the 2012 Olympics, they were basically showing us C-19 imagery, and then we saw what happened. So many people had noticed the eerie imagery between the opening ceremony of the 2012 Olympics and the C-19 that the fact checkers had to be released from the sewers and toilets they reside in to quote-unquote debunk it. Well, like I said, during the 2024 closing ceremony of the Olympics, there was portal imagery. We saw a big portal. We saw this golden entity they call the Voyager come through it with all these gray entities surrounding it. Now, at that time, I thought it had to do with CERN. But now I'm thinking, theorizing, it may have to do with something else. But with all this portal imagery in 2024, it felt like they were celebrating something, honoring something. There were even other channels making videos on the topic. Matter of fact, a channel that I watch, A Call for an Uprising, I don't know what channel he's under now because he's always getting banned, but he even made a video on how we are always seeing portals lately. So what were they trying to tell us about portals?